Let me see. Let me refresh my deal.
I'll just type it in here. There we go.
Oh no, that's just a finished video now. Hold on. Okay, now it's back. But it's on a different deal.
Yeah, that's probably what would. I knew that was gonna happen.
I have to edit this. 1 sec.
I don't know what's going
Because
on.
I've also
I
got
thought you
to...
got a new extension.
I did! I just explained this!
Wow.
That one's fine.
That doesn't mean it doesn't hiccup in it at all still.
Just let me know when things are good, Fana.
I think I fixed it.
I hope so.
Alright, anyway.
That would
thought you
be
was-
my internet crapping out.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Oh, like your
What?
like your actual, like
No.
your actual one?
No.
Oh, it's still the extended problem.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, and I also got to repost the Twitch link in the
Ah.
chat so people know to go there.
Damn internet.
Pin that message. Okay.
A virtuoso performance. It was immaculate. The internet went puff. As soon as you finished your statement, it went just a puff. I couldn't put it better myself.
Huh? Yeah?
Your internet, it went puff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a
no,
magic trick, yeah.
It wasn't a magic trick, it was a sin.
She does stay to clear cares. Though, reading the report, something caught my eye.
Oh? What's that?
The circumstances of the defendant's arrest.
The circumstances? Again?
Hey, that's right, Apollo. Remember when we found Machi? That was bizarre. Oh, right.
She's right. Why did Mr. Latusse's body disappear from the room? And end up on top of that stage tower? Holding a guitar, no less.
Rock and roll.
A perceptive observation, Ergosh.
Thanks. It was kind of an accident, really.
Oh my god.
But you're working this job long enough. You'll get a nose for things.
The judge sure seems pleased with himself.
Very good, Fraulein Detective. Perhaps you could tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved?
Oh, no.
And how does that lead us to the killer?
Oh, boy. The missing
Now this-
body.
And how's where it gets funky.
Okay. Oh, we're near the end here. I believe Machi stole the body because of some lyrics. He moved the body to match Lamoire's singing. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim. And Machi practically left his signature at the scene. All of this evidence clearly points to the defendant. Signature?
Also, to be clear, it was to match Lamoire's song.
Yeah.
Lemon Wars song?
Yes, the guitar serenade. You notice it's code, too, did you not?
It's code.
All the events that day followed the lyrics to our song. First, the keys my heart held onto so tightly were stolen. Then
Then the prosecutor's Gavin guitar burst into flames on stage. Mr. Latusse's life was taken by a bullet.
the verse hardly needs explanation. Guitar, up together to the sky.
That's mad! It's like a story out of some fairy tale!
I admit, I'd forgotten about the song.
How?
Even though I'm the one that discovered that.
You pointed it out!
But there it is now, waiting for me.
My God.
Grand finale, as it were.
The thing I pointed out.
Hey, you know, I was the one who first noticed that.
Shut up.
I've heard of jumping rope to songs and counting to songs. But killing?
Have you never seen a movie?
It's a wild world out there, George. By the way, have you ever heard of Huey Lewis and the News?
That's very good, Hunter.
I preferred their later work. Very well. We've heard one song and dance. Let's get on to the next cross-examination.
Not so sure I'm going to be doing much singing.
And for all funsies, let's turn this next cross-examination into a musical!
I will hurt you. Okay, I want to know the signature.
I believe Mikey stole the lyrics.
Here it is.
What do you mean by his signature?
The bullet holes in the wall, of course. What?
The bullet holes?
As to what?
The revolver was fired twice. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall.
There were 2 holes.
And that means what exactly?
That dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there. They can't have been more than 5 feet apart. It would be difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range.
Uh-oh.
Difficult to miss, Jose.
Very. Assuming the shooter could properly aim.
Oh, no.
No, you can't be serious.
Machi, he can't see. That's why he missed?
I mean,
That's the stupidest. But he's a child.
okay,
He's 14.
Let's assume, right, that he was strong enough to handle the gun. How the fuck did he know what room the guy was in? And how the fuck did he know which direction he was in said room?
It's the only explanation that makes sense. He used sound and other senses to fire the gun.
What?
Poorly.
This is the dumbest thing.
This is stupid, bro.
That reminds me, the monitor in that room was blurring at the time, yeah? Oh wait, I would know. I was the one who always had to do that. But that wasn't. That wasn't. Wait, no, was that in the?
The reports say that there were sounds of the song Evanescence playing in that room during the shooting.
Whatever. It was hardly the ideal conditions for tracking by sound.
A blind shooter. No wonder he missed.
I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Think, Justice. What do I do now?
Yeah, let's just sit back and watch.
Yeah, just sit back and watch this garbage
Wait
fire.
for all
Sure.
this to blow over.
Sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall. But that doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see.
Oh? How so?
Well, there could have been a struggle with the victim.
That's certainly a possibility.
And it might have been the revolver's fault.
A revolver?
The revolver was a very large caliber, correct?
If the shooter wasn't used to firing such a large weapon, why, it could dislocate the shoulder.
Exactly. The defendant, Maki Tsubai, is, as you can see, tiny. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely, or actually what would happen is if you shot it, a child shot it, it would just recoil into his face and kill him. That's exactly what would happen.
You have a double murder right there.
The kickback alone would throw off his aim.
It really
his
was the
arm.
gun.
A convincing argument, to be sure.
Take that, smug prosecution.
You all ain't that stupid, right? Apollo?
What?
That bit about Machi being tiny? And the gun throwing off his aim? Aren't you kind of, admitting that he did it?
Oh.
It does not matter why he missed.
Mm-hmm.
What matters is that the two of us without a doubt is offended.
Oh, okay. We're still gonna
Even
stick.
the offense seems to agree on that point.
Oh.
That's not what we agreed to. We. This is a.
Whoopsie.
made an oops.
Yeah, but it.
I made an oops.
Crimes! I really put my foot in my mouth this time.
But
Get it this time.
let's get the facts of the matter on the record.
Yeah.
If you would, Fraulein Detective.
Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony.
Okay. Right. From the state of the crime scene, I conclude the shooter was.
Why'd you specify the state of the crime scene?
Okay, I can think of very little scenarios in which someone sees a single gunshot miss and goes like, ah, yes, it must have been a blind person who did the shooting.
I mean, I know they're blind, but why'd you come to that conclusion from the crime scene?
That's such a
You can't
weird.
say he was blind just because of those bullet holes in the wall.
He missed one shot, and that means the person's blind.
I think I've proven that.
I wouldn't call it proof per se.
Huh?
You've merely raised a possibility.
Huh?
Fraulein Detective has made her most logical conjecture based upon the evidence.
No.
Of course, there is more evidence than just bullet holes. The defendant was the only one who could escape through the air vent.
Wait, if he was blind, how would he know about the air vent in the first place?
Ah, a very good point.
Uh-oh.
Well, Fraulein Detective, if you would care to explain.
Certainly seems sure of himself.
Oh no. Recall the crime scene if you would. There was a stepladder below the air vents. As it happens, maintenance was scheduled for that day. Custodial staff went around checking all the air vents.
I don't believe it.
Everyone backstage was told about the maintenance, including Machi Tabai. He would have known that there would be a way out at the top of that stepladder.
How? He's blind.
Why isn't this the first time I'm hearing about this?
How would he know where the vents are?
You could have figured it out for yourself. You only needed to consider what the stepladder was doing there in the
Yugi,
first
no.
place.
Looks like the defense's
Ruby, no.
objection has been squished by a stepladder.
I can't fathom the idea that their only possible suspect is the blind child.
But the problem is it's a ladder, it's not a stepladder.
It is a stepladder.
I swear to God, Mina!
It's quite literally a stepladder.
Literally
But
the
it's
only
not, it's a ladder.
literally the only thing they have connecting to the kid is his fingerprints on things. Which I think was the air vent.
Yes, it was an event. Just
That is
Not-
true, I forgot his fingerprints are on the damn
It
vent.
doesn't necessarily explain. Like, if we were to
I
just
don't
prove
know
that
why,
he wasn't
though.
why were those there? Well, air forehead? Out of ammunition, perhaps?
I've never seen Prosecutor Gavin so
This
aggressive.
This is ridiculous. This is unbelievably ridiculous.
Maybe he's caught the scent of blood.
Apollo, don't you have something? Anything? You know what we need? We need something to prove the killer could see.
What?
What the killer could see. That'll put him in his place.
Proving the shooter was sighted would do it. That would take down one of their central points. Do I have any evidence that can prove that, though?
How the fuck? the lyrics?
No, he can hear the lyrics. He's not deaf.
What does the postcard say?
What's the autopsy report say?
Oh, can we examine this?
Oh,
Of course you can. Look right down the sights.
sure.
Oh, write down the bullet, yeah.
Just look right down there. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Say cheese and die?
You really can't do that.
Yikes, don't point that thing at me!
Right,
Don't
right.
worry, I'm an old hand with firearms.
What?
I'm the one that shoots bullets.
Why does she have the gun?
I don't want it shooting any bullets, thank you.
I forgot she can.
Not those bullets, silly. My gun shoots bullets. The magic cat.
What?
Oh my god!
Comes out of a
Excuse
gun? I saw that in a video game once.
I can tell by your expression you've
I'm not
never
playing
heard of that
Postal here.
trick. It's a great one.
Honestly, that one sounds
You know-
halfway interesting.
I love the idea of this examining evidence, and what everyone else is seeing is a child holding a gun to the lawyer's face.
You know,
heard
honestly,
of-
I keep forgetting that we can examine all this shit.
I've heard of shooting some pussy, but this is ridiculous.
Sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type, though.
So, if it's not a safety pin, is it a danger?
I
Oh, that's
fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much right now.
I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure.
Trudy, you need to stop hanging out with your dad. You're making dad jokes. I hate it.
God damn it.
But you could do that with a safety pin, too, for that matter.
Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin.
Good.
Oh, you're driving a danger pin through my heart here.
What?
I think I'm going mad.
Okay.
Nothing.
Mixing board that
That's,
sound.
no,
no.
that's nothing. Oh my god, we can
No.
check these. Oh my god, I can zoom in on the cute little guitar key. Yay!
Oh my god, it is just
Look at it!
There are 3 keys on the shard-shaped key ring. And this guitar-shaped key was the key to the guitar case.
Wasn't he saying he had to break his case because he couldn't get it unlocked? I could open a lock like that in 10 seconds easy. I was about to say he should have just asked.
So he could slap handcuffs on you after you opened it?
Handcuffs, 20 seconds tops. Oh my
I'm
god!
glad she's on my side.
I can't believe he's got a heart fucking lock. Anything? Nothing. Okay.
That's
Formula 2s between 9 and 9:30. Blah blah. Favorite caliber. Time lapse.
Shooting and death.
Nah, that's nothing.
Fortunate.
This!
Huh?
Oh!
This!
I assumed he did that.
No, but it's smudged. Why would he smudge
Oh,
his own writing?
I do, I have it! Yes!
Oh!
Oh,
Fine.
Sam!
I accept the prosecution's challenge.
But we did learn about Bullets the cat. That was very important.
You know,
Yes.
guys, what I feel like
Now
they're
we
gonna
know
come
she has
with some-
a cat named Bullets.
I feel like they're gonna come with some dumb excuse about how he totally could have smudged that because of the senses.
As I knew you would there, forehead.
What?
What exactly am I up against here? The prosecution is saying the shooter missed because of he or she couldn't see. Therefore, Maki, who's blind, did it.
That.
The defense will please present their evidence.
It is important, Ruby. It was a very important factor. Bullets the cat. needs to be known.
Evidence that overturns the prosecution's claim that the shooter couldn't see.
Please let this be a. Yes!
Bam,
This is
here's-
that evidence!
The photograph of the crime scene.
I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin's face. But this is no time to think twice. Time to press on! Yes, Your Honor, the crime scene. There is something in here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point.
Then perhaps you'd best show us this something. Get your finger out of the breeze and put it to good use, yeah!
Have it touch grass, Apollo.
Very well. Show us what you're talking about, Mr. Justice. The contradiction at the scene of the crime is...
The contradiction is right here.
The smeared bloodstains.
I thought it was just my blurry vision. But it really was blurry.
Oh my
Where the
god.
victim's hand is raised above his head. Much like a gesture I have seen many times in this court.
It's almost as if he wrote something. Ah, I get it. At least I think I get it.
Get what, Fräulein?
When Mr. Latus was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name?
Why would he not tell
And
you
what
the
would he
name
write
when
in it but his own blood? Pretty good, huh?
Thanks for making my point for me.
No problem,
Lucy,
Apollo. Mwah.
Lucy, I'm the goddamn lawyer here, not you.
Yes, in fact, that's what I think happened here.
That does seem to be a distinct possibility.
Possibility. The victim wrote the killer's name. It's certainly a logical conclusion. Drat, I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer, I certainly wouldn't want to leave my own name behind.
Neither would I.
But that's the point. How would he know it was written? Oh, now y'all get it. Good job, Mina.
No one has anything else to say?
Oh, they don't get it. Oh my god.
About what?
Ooh!
So the prosecution accepts this? You agree this was the victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer?
Gonna cause harm.
And that the killer tried to rub the name out?
I'm gonna kill everybody in this courtroom and then myself.
Oh my god.
What's your point?
What's my point? Let me ask you this. How did the killer know the victim was writing their name?
Well, Mr. Latus was writing something in blood. Once the killer saw what it was.
What was that you just said, Sky?
Once he saw what it was?
But what did you just testify about the shooter?
I said they were blind. And
Oh, fucking.
Yet the crime scene itself contradicts that!
y'all are very slow on this uptake, boys.
The killer had to have been able to see! Why would they rub out the name in the blood otherwise? May I remind the court that the defendant, Maki Tubai, is blind? He couldn't have been the shooter!
Impossible!
Order! Order! What's it gonna happen? Please explain to me what it by all means! I mean, looking at this photo, it seems quite clear that the shooter could see. No. Yet up until now,
It seems I owe the court an apology.
Oh no. What
Uh,
what fucking thing are gonna come
what
out of
now?
that mouth hole now?
Hmm?
I'm scared.
The governors are banned with law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred.
Yeah.
Though in our concert, apparently this caused some confusion over jurisdiction.
what?
As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner.
What does
What?
that mean?
What?
I'm not sure I like the vibe I'm getting here.
Hey Apollo, look at him. Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiling like that? Like he knows something we don't, and he's about to tell us. What a wacky thought, Trucy.
Gee, Lucy, I don't know why you think
I've
that.
got an idea. Let's rock!
Yeah! Let's go!
With these documents. But before that,
Can I have them?
I have a question for the Fräulein Detective,
Oh man.
if I may.
What?
Tell me, what do you think that Machitabai is blind?
Oh no.
Are they gonna?
You cannot just spend the last 30 minutes going, your client is guilty because they're blind. And they'd be like, oh, actually, though, they're not blind. Fuck off.
Huh?
What did he say?
What are you saying? Of course he's blind.
Of course.
He's a blind pianist, right? So he is. Doesn't Lamoire lead him around by the hand all the time?
No way.
Sorry.
I need to go. I need to not
Is
be
this?
here right now.
Are they really about to fucking just come out and say that he's not blind?
Hunter, why
Yeah.
are third cases usually shit?
Yeah.
This is hitting me in the nuts right now.
Javier, you just spent the last 20 minutes prosecuting the client.
This is
because they're
fucking hitting me in the nuts.
Now all of a sudden that they're not blind, that he, what is it?
To be fair.
Is he guilty because he's blind, or is he guilty because he's not blind? He can't be both.
To be fair, I was just going to let the train ride out on this one, but she was really content and she was really content and sticking to this point. I didn't want to ruin her fun. Probably the most fun she's had in a while. Anyway, I have a party on the defendant to buy.
Yeah, the updated eyesight report, right, Omega?
I can't.
Oh
I can't.
According to this, Machito Bai can see perfectly well.
We're all done here. We're all packing up. We're going home.
I'm bye.
They fucking made it a point that he missed because he was blind.
Okay, Gavin, let me ask you something. If say Apollo,
Kill all of you.
say Apollo went, fuck, you're right. He could. What if he gave up? What if Paul said, fuck it, you're right, my client's guilty? Would you have then said, oh, actually, he's not blind? Like, what? You can't just. God!
Yeah, no,
I
this
can't
is-
believe this is some shit.
So
This is some shit, dude.
This is no.
Hello, Ceiling Chan and
His
Rex.
brightness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Virginians.
Oh, they're so clever.